Hello friends and welcome to the channel. Today we are going to travel a distance of 300 kilometers from Lataguri to Malda. It's 7 o'clock in the morning and we are just about to leave Neura Jungle Camp at Lataguri and begin our journey to Malda. We could have left earlier, but almost everyone and especially our driver from yesterday's safari told us explicitly not to leave before 7 o'clock. Apparently, wild animal encounters are a real possibility on this trail. And sure enough, just after leaving the Lataguri Jungle Camp, we came across peacocks on the road. When we arrived at the Neura Jungle Camp yesterday, the staff were actually shocked to see us on a bike. Apparently, it's not advisable to ride a motorcycle on this trail. We were not aware of the camp's location and that's why we booked it, but I would not recommend someone traveling by a motorcycle to actually stay here. Wild animal encounters are very possible on this trail because it is located deep inside the forest and there isn't really any place to turn your bike in case you do come across some sort of wildlife. As we came to the end of the trail and were about to enter the highway, we saw a large line of vehicles standing to the left of us. And as soon as we looked towards our right, we saw a large tusker standing in the middle of the road. I immediately turned the bike and started riding without even trying to get onto the highway. Fortunately, just as we arrived, the elephant decided to head back into the forest. And it was really lucky for us because I honestly don't know what would have happened if we had encountered the elephant on the trail and not the highway. So every warning that we had received about the dangers of riding on that trail turned out to be true. After crossing the Gorumara forest and Chalsha, we stopped for a quick tea break in Malbajar to withdraw some money and also to have some tea to calm our nerves. Then we were on our way. Soon we entered the beautiful Damdim and Udlabadi tea estate. Just after crossing the tea estates, the road changed into an uphill section as we started climbing the mountains towards Sevok. Riding on this road was a beautiful experience. We had the Tista river to our left and we could see the Coronation Bridge up ahead. The famous Coronation Bridge is a very popular spot for taking photographs, and we didn't want to miss the opportunity. So we decided to make a quick stop and take a few quick snaps. So we are currently crossing the rail line at Sevok, which is probably the biggest traffic bottleneck on this route other than maybe Siliguri. And as you can see, there is indeed a lot of traffic. There was in fact a long line, but we managed to dodge it because we were on a bike. It is almost 9 a.m. and we are both quite hungry, so I think we will stop for some breakfast. In fact, if you are traveling this route, This is probably the best place to have some food. There are a lot of options, a lot of good restaurants around, and it's quite a popular stop. After a quick breakfast, we started heading towards Siliguri through the Mohananda Wildlife Sanctuary. Recently, a safari park known as the Bengal Safari Park has been opened inside this sanctuary. You can come here on a day visit, take a drive through the park and experience some of the local wildlife in a protected environment. It's a fun activity to do. After crossing Siliguri and Ghoshpukur, we took NH34 towards Malda. It is the same road that we had travelled on day 2 of our trip. The only difference was this time we were heading home. It was almost sunset by the time we reached Malda. The sun had sunk low on the western horizon and our shadows grew longer and longer. We were really tired after a long journey, and all we could think of was some hot food and rest. So that's all I have for today, friends. I'll see you next time with the final leg of our Duars trip as we reach Kolkata. If you like this video, please comment, share and subscribe to my channel. And also don't forget to press the bell icon to stay notified of future videos. Have a great day.